was just kind of there. He exists.
Yeah, he's just in the movie.
There's I'm Lobo. I too am in this movie.
Because nobody messes with the main man.
What's the point in getting Jason Momoa all dolled up and whatnot for this character?
The worst part was, I saw the clip. He clearly wasn't exercising for that role. Like, he's got the same fucking foam muscles on him that...
Hey, Zero.
By the way, welcome to the Mehcast, ladies and gentlemen. And what a Mehtly crew we are. Today, I'm playing Deltarune for a little bit.
Okay, so... Zero was at Anime Expo, and
actually, I will explain it in a bit because I'm gonna be rushing over to my computer right now. So
right.
And
from what
I
I've seen,
have a lot to unpack.
Yeah, and Johnny Young Bosch ended up getting a signed print in from Kubo via Morita,
and also meeting his Sentai counterpart as well.
AKA the voice of Bono and Kamen Rider, of course, Maeda Keiji and Sengoku Basara, to name a few.
It's kind of funny how, and it's interesting how Bosch we see, it was like on Twitter, or he was genuinely honored, like.
He gave
such a heartfelt message on Instagram.
Christopher, were you outside without your heart all night? Christopher Robin Dreamer, you get that heart back in your chest this instant.
Get it in, you're done. Get your heart in, you're dying over there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was just like, having read all that, I'm like, hey, that print looks really good, and I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Johnny.
The cave.
Also, the fact that there was also a Jujutsu Kaisen panel with both Adam MacArthur and Lex Lang, but with their Japanese counterparts, original Japanese counterparts, as in Junya Inoki and Takahiro Sakurai.
Yeah,
I have to admit, it's always interesting in how a lot of how some people, kind of forget that a lot of the English voice actors are friends with their Japanese counterparts from various anime.
Yeah,
your bed's brother.
I think.
I'm
trying to think who else is actually. I know Zach Aguilar and Natsuki Hanai is one of the more newer examples.
Hang on.
Bryce Papenbrook is
fucking Azrael has a Guitar Hero mic in a toilet paper holder. I resemble that remark.
and the funny thing is like Bryce Papenbrook is friends with both Yoshitsugu Matsuoka and Yuki Kaji. Hell, the latter, he did a live dubbing of Attack on Titan with him. And
I think that was actually...
And Johnny got to do live dubbing with Morita.
Uh-huh. In fact, I believe that was actually one of the special features in the Japanese Blu-ray release for Attack on Titan. They feature one of the Anime Expo panels with both Kaji and Bryce.
I wonder how many people in Japan actually ended up getting that, or ended up watching that.
Sure.
Because I know,
there's people out there.
I know there's a surprising number of Japanese fans of various media that do like the English dubbing.
Yeah. And of course, I did mention Bosch even getting to meet with Jun Fukuyama back at Riverside in June. So there's that.
We got our next minute game over here.
Got
Tease the mailman.
God. I know what it's a reference to.
Yes,
you want to know what the worst
play the meme in that one for that one.
You want to know what the worst part is? Somebody made an edit of that where it's that scene, but Otis doesn't do anything. The mailman is just startled by him. Just turns around, sees Otis just doing nothing, and Otis is just standing there. And I'm like, how long did this take to edit? Because from what I can tell, this takes an insane level of effort.
At least one time a bit longer, though.
You know, I feel sorry for this guy right here that we're teamed up with, Riley here, because he's got a Lucario in his party, but a couple of my party members have Earthquake on them.
You're welcome, Mom.
Ah, yes, Riley.
I did not sleep.
Yeah.
So you're already starting a regular. You've been playing stuff for just straight up playing through the game like normal.
Yep.
No secret bosses or anything. You haven't done any of the secret bosses, right?
I've been doing the secret bosses on PlayStation. I did not. I just play the game and find stuff as I go on the PC version.
So Chapter 5's boss should be relatively easy for you. So there's no real cutoff point until you get to the final area.
I beat Spence and Neo on PlayStation 5.
What the explosion?
Explosions?
How did we survive that?
Self-destruct!
Explosion. No, wait. I can one-up this one.
Explosion!
Enter Megumin from Konosuba. Explosion!
What's up?
Which, speaking of which, yeah. Speaking of which, they did had a premiere panel about the new Magic Knight Ray Earth anime. It's completely like a reboot almost.
Okay,
what
so
I heard,
Alex.
Yeah, I'll explain that.
Though I've already read this dialogue to the others earlier, I want to read this to you, and I want you to get us without anybody saying anything about what game this is from. Bro, what? Why? I literally can't even process this. Who says no to peak villain Riz like this? Major L.
I think you broke him.
Yeah, I think Alex might have had post-traumatic stress disorder flashbacks to House of Fata Morgana. Yep, Alex is officially dead now, guys.
Alright, now I'm on my PC. So,
I've killed Alex.
So what'd you see down the Anime Expo? Anything good?
Oh, I have a lot to explain. Honestly, of all the years, this was... Still, I would consider this a bit more chaotic and probably the most stressful of the AXs compared to last year, because I will admit, Anime Expo last year was a bit better for me personally, because it's, well, not only because of how very crowded and hectic it was, but the autograph system they did this year was a bit...
Oh god, is it anything like Tampa Bay Comic-Con?
Oh man.
Where they had VIP...
Nope. So in 2025, the way they handled it was basically the autograph tickets, the way if you wanted to partake in getting any autographs from the guests, it went live on around the end of May all the way up until the end of June. So basically it's a sort of first... You can actually pre-buy your which ones you want to go for, so you don't have to go through the hassle of waiting in line all day, which I kind of preferred that, and it actually ended up saving me some time in the long run with last year, honestly.
There we go. Cool time.
And honestly, I think I wish they could have kept that system, but No, this year was basically it's first come first serve, and you better be there like early as possible. Like, I was able to get it to Ryan Bartley's autograph signing this year, no problem. But when it came to Alexis Tipton, oh boy, that line was fucking agonizing.
I think
how long did you wait?
I am going through my photos as we speak, so I think...
Because I believe I told you guys about my first meeting with Bryce, and that was a 4-hour line.
Okay, so after meeting with...
Alright, Burger Face.
For getting my autograph.
Okay, Alex. Did any of what I just tell you make you how did any of what I just said to you, read to you, make you feel?
Made me feel like I wanted to fucking die.
Oh man!
Let me tell you this: when Sonic and I were reacting to where that line came from, it was like I just sat there with this stone-faced look on my face, with the stone-faced look. Okay, and I'm just like, and I didn't say a word because, like, I'm reading this to myself and I just can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
In case you're okay, so can you guess where where that cringe came from, Alex?
Temmie's trying to get me to play Final Fantasy XIV online.
Dude, no. You're not ready for that.
Okay, if you must know, it's a Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness ROM hack.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Alright.
So, and be thankful that it's only one character that this thing affects, and it's the Valley Girl character.
Oh, of course.
Yes, Queen.
Uh-huh.
So...
Okay.
Also, one of the worst things that ROM... The only other worst thing that ROM hack did, aside from turning Lovrina into a Zoomer, was incorporating, and I shit you not, Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off."
Oh God.
Congratulations, by the way, on Taylor Swift's impending divorce.
And let me guess, she's gonna make a song out of that, isn't she?
Probably gonna make an entire album called Independence Day.
There's
a reason why people don't. There's a reason why people tell you not to date that bitch.
You know who else got married on the 4th of July? Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne made far better music than Taylor Swift ever did.
Fuck yeah.
And I'll just say this, Taylor's country music is way better than her pop music. First 3 albums were her peak.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And people look at some people who are supposedly listening to
I don't even like country music, I don't agree with them.
That's okay.
I basically hold the opinion of she peaked during her country music days, and people will look at me with like a weird look, being like, really? No way.
Speak Now was definitely the peak. Red was when the hybrid thing started, where the transition of pop started.
And I was like, for the sake of my own ears, I completely deafened my computer when I got.
Did you hear that supposedly she performed at her own wedding?
Yeah, what the heck? I remember I left a meme, I think maybe a day or two ago, where it's like, where it's just a screen, where it's like Common Writer Zet's basically being, basically being like, infiltrate the Taylor Swift wedding and reopen the streets around Madison Square Garden. That's my mission. I'm on it.
Although, in case you're wondering, guys, because there's still far more things that I like about that ROM hack than things that I don't like about it. And so it's like the good easily outweighs the bad. Sorry, Riley. And I'm really sorry about this, but... Nope.
Oh, yes. Hi. Hey there, Riley, aka Gen. Voiced by Mark DeRison and Yu Mizushima.
Yep.
Well...
Oh yeah, start. There's a lot of great moments in Chapter 5.
Rest in peace, Lucario, again.
That's going to make you laugh your ass off.
Cute.
God, Lucario can't catch a break.
Mm-hmm.
Cute with arms wide open.
Oh, right.
With arms wide open.
Oh, right. Back to my Anime X.
Yeah, let's see.
Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. Go ahead.
Anyways, back to my Anime Expo experience this year. It was, I think I got there like at 4:40 for Alexis Tipton's autograph signing, and by the time it was almost my turn, it was around 8:09 p.m.
That was about as long. That was. So you got there at PM, right?
4:40 p.m. Somewhere around there.
So that was about as long as my line. I'm going to see Bryce.
And the line management was fucking horrible, and I am as someone who has been. It was so fucking horrible. It was like Snake Way line style. It was that bad. Like
outfit to thrash your date's ass. So,
but
I don't know. That can't possibly be taken in any kind of wrong way, can it, Lancer? There's not an entire segment of this fandom who wants to thrash that ass.
And to be completely honest, when it was my turn to see Alexis, I was one of the last of 15 people that are like, okay, we're gonna accept 15 more people, and you guys are good. And thank goodness I managed to get my autograph from Alexis Tipton. Yes, and I got her to sign one of my Fire Emblem Warriors art cards since she plays Lucina in that game. Of course.
No, you mean Lucina.
but the good thing was Alexis Tipton was willing. You know what? I'm willing to do a couple more autographs, even if it's past my autograph time of how many I can do. So screw it.
Somebody should just get a Photoshop version of Lucina over John Cena. And then just have either Alexis Tipton or Laura Bailey sign it.
Or Lucina, but it's like she's Lou Bega instead. You're doing that was
But also I did get to help out with a couple friends. Go ahead.
Rest in peace, Lucario, yet again.
Oh my god, Riley, aka Gens Lucario, is the L-taker of this so far already. God damn. Holy shit. But, anyways.
First of many bike races to come.
Anyways. I got to help out with a couple friends for 2 cosplay gatherings. One of them was for Dragon Ball, and the other one was for One Piece.
I'm still thinking next year when I do convention stuff, if I got the money for it, I'll try and do like a full-on Kamen Rider out cosplay this time.
Is it gonna be a secret, or is there anything you can really say?
I'm thinking Kamen Rider Kiva, specifically his final form, since I got all the rest of the shit to actually have all that stuff ready to go. Oh, it's including since earlier this year, I managed to get my hands on like.
I mean, I would like to see. I mean, I'm not a scaly.
It's like earlier this year, I ended up.
Like earlier in this battle, we had at the Pokemon where Markiplier was like, "Would this make me a furry if I said Smash?"
And then, but yeah, if y'all at least recall, this year I ended up at least going for a full Super Sentai cosplay.
Mm-hmm. But I did take all that reminds me. I decided to amp up my cosplay this time around by actually opting for colored contacts, which it was worth it. It did allow me to experiment with them.
Who'd you play?
Yes, Tony?
Who'd you dress up as this time?
For the Dragon Ball Gathering, I was doing Android 17, but it was sort of a casual wear that I came across a fan art of, so I was like, I can make do with that. Okay. And one of those during the gathering, one of the people that requested Piccolo versus 17, so I was like, okay, cool. And I did recreate that one JJK meme. You know the one.
The one with Naoya beating him up?
Yeah, the one where he's like, what has that talk to the hand look? Yeah, that's that one.
Like beating him up with one hand while he just swishing
Styles
his hair
on
back.
him while he just pushes his hair back.
Yeah, that I had to do that one.
A little funnier considering that now he is basically just pillow hands, just doing 1 damage the entire time.
Yeah, he literally is just doing 1 damage. He's not even. He wasn't even doing any substantial damage. He was just doing 1 damage per hit.
It's like being like a dual blades using Monster Hunter, where you do a little bit of damage, but you're throwing in all these extra hits in.
So,
yeah. But shit. As I go through my AX adventures, yeah, that was one of them. I'm trying to look through it as I speak. Man, I'm still like recovering from like the post-con depression stuff and everything that went down. Yeah.
Yeah. I told y'all this year I managed to get an autograph from Mr. Will Shatner himself, right?
How much did that cost?
Yeah.
I think that was about $80 to $100, but it's like, dude was cheaper. 95 this year.
Cheaper than buying it from Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Dude's 95 is well worth it. Well worth it, especially being back for the
Chris Lambert for the autograph I got from him was relatively cheap.
Yeah, that was kind of that was my experience with Troy Baker when I got to meet him.
And dude wasn't really saying a whole lot, which kind of makes me think like oh wow, he's speaking wise, he's not doing so hot.
Yeah.
Because, as you know, he used to be a smoker and whatnot.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I know I was at a JJK panel when I was at GalaxyCon this year with a good chunk of the main cast that was there, like Gojo, Nobara, and then
KG
Tang, and Yako. Now Alan Lee.
I'll still never forget when I met KG Tang at a convention I went to.
Oh, hey,
a couple months ago. Hello.
Hey,
Sonic. I was telling
Sonic and my Anime Expo experience this year, but
yep.
Yeah.
And I was telling the guys about the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness ROM hack that you introduced me to. And Sonic, you remember our reaction to the meme speech that Labrina had, right?
I do. I was there.
But I could give you a little catch up of what you missed so far. But you want me to?
Kaiju Tank is also an enjoyer of pill, from what he had said during that Q&A too.
Yeah, do you want a quick rundown of what you missed of what I summed up about AX so far, Sonic, or...?
Alright, I'm gonna say in like 5 minutes.
Alright, so... AX this year was a bit hectic, even... Because autographs this year were basically first come, first serve, and if you want to get an autograph from the guest, you better be there an hour or an hour and a half in advance. Like, be there.
Or be square.
Yes.
Be there, be square, loser.
Yeah, and the line managements for autograph were piss poor. As I have... Yes. They will, like, snake way sort of, like, line management. Like, get to this corner if you want.
Management, the FGO Discord.
Oh, yeah, but anyways, not only that, I did get to, help out with my friends to do 2 gatherings, one for Dragon Ball and One Piece. Cosplay gatherings, of course. And in one of them, it was a Piccolo versus 17 cosplay photo group, which involved me doing the Naoya JJK meme against the Piccolo cosplay that did show up, so...
I don't know how you do that, but...
Like
it's the one where he does the talk to the hand pose, where he's like readjusting his hair and styles
that
on.
Naoya pose. Okay, that.
Yeah.
Because like, there's many Naoya memes.
It's the one where he styles on his opponent.
Yeah, I know the one, the hair flick.
Sadly, we will never get at anyone who could... any group of cosplayers that could perfectly recreate the famous triple domain expansion meme, or specifically
all we need is someone with a
100,000 fucking kiloton new.
Alex Lee got himself a brand new drip, man.
I mean, yeah,
He keeps getting brand new drip.
Yeah, it's like he got himself like a sick ass suit based off of the cockroach.
Yeah.
Have my domain expansion. Have my 10 million cockroaches.
And it's still hilarious how they got Kirk Thornton in on that LARPing session.
I can imagine Kirk Thornton going like, "What the hell is this shit?"
He's just like,
fine.
dude, just roll with it. Or
was
getting
like,
Ryu's voice actor to do Ryu from Streets.
Kyle Barrett. Yeah. Anyways,
Kyle will do a lot of things.
He'll do anything for love.
But one of the coolest thing was, yeah, there was like a Perfect Cell did show up to the Dragon Ball gathering, and it was really well crafted. Like, hello.
You thought I was dead.
But I'm alive, motherfuckers!
Too
Johnny
bad,
Stone, so you can get
bitches,
yourself
I'm
a
back.
Togekiss or a Roserade.
But, yeah, anyways,
Anyways, my death was greatly exaggerated. Just like everything
In
Mr.
fact-
Satan says.
in fact, Goku's death was all for naught. In fact, he made me even stronger, and I now inherit his instantaneous movement technique.
Unfortunately for you, news
death.
of my death was also greatly exaggerated, Cell.
I miss Cell.
What?
Yeah.
I've just been watching
Toei
Dragon
and
Ball FighterZ
Toriyama
again.
don't share that sentiment, Sonic, because they don't
I
like drawing all
know.
those spots.
I know.
You know what they should have done?
That's kind of
They should have come up with a 4th form for Cell without any spots.
That's
And there's
literally
a-
what I said!
As I had established, Toriyama had stated in interviews after Cell's introduction, he straight up regretted doing Cell's design. Which is why he reverted to a more simpler design with Boo. So he could write it better, be able to write it.
Yeah, I know. But at the same time, Cell Max was a disappointment.
just
Cellmax X is
me.
literally just a giant monster that goes unga bunga.
And it had to
He's
be
channeling his
Imperfect Cell.
inner-
You couldn't bring back first form Cell. Nobody liked Imperfect Cell.
You're in the war records.
Vegeta, you're going to beat me. Just look at you.
Or, oh wait, that's semi-perfect. Whoops.
Yeah, you were gonna be in semi.
Yes, that was semi-perfect Cell.
Let me answer that question with another question.
Welcome to
In
Chat.
fact,
Drink this guy.
And that's something that I think I posted in the broadcast chat, that Norio Wakamoto had to readjust his voice when it came to imperfect and semi-perfect. And then...
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
I mean, fucking perfect Cell, man. He was a wuss.
Never forget Never forget that there was the that there was this the YouTuber Lonely Archives who was doing like these meme videos, and one of those was where essentially Future Trunks was just like, yeah, no, I'm just preventing semi-perfect Cell from ever achieving perfection by blowing up 18, then blowing up semi-perfect Cell as he just screams that he'll never be perfect.
I mean, let's be honest, Trunks was the only person who was on business during that entire arc.
But,
and then...
Okay.
And then...
right.
He just decides to blast Vegeta.
I mean, Vegeta deserves it.
Ten Shinhan needs a win.
Yes. Tien and Trunks were kind of the only people there who were kind of locked into the Cell saga.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
else
got relegated to the sidelines.
As we pointed out repeatedly on the Dragon Ball Z Abridged watch through, Trunks came back in time, him expecting the Justice League, and wound up with James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, it's more like the Justice Society.
Yeah, at least yeah, that's actually better thing. I don't know what's an already incompetent team. I guess X Factor maybe.
X Factor?
Marvel stuff.
again,
Basically, discount X-Men.
Got it. Then again, I don't really follow any Marvel stuff nowadays.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, right. Back to my AX story. Right. Yeah, my anime X story. Anyway, so, so Sonic, I got to Alexis Tipton. Yeah, I think I might have told that story about it regarding Alexis Tipton.
Did.
Okay,
you did.
Anyways. Okay, day 2 was, somebody pulled out the very viral meme of Shinji on a chair contemplating life. Where he's just like... It spread like wildfire on Twitter of Shinji on the chair, and it's got like the Dark Earth on Matt. But
I'm just now picturing in that scenario Shinji. Yeah, I'm just now picturing that Shinji is just like...
We're talking about Eva Shinji, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Evangelion. That's what I was referring to.
I'm just imagining that the reason why Shinji is sitting in that chair like that is because he realized he just literally rubbed one out to a comatose Asuka.
Yeah.
I mean, Shinji's, let's be honest, Shinji's reputation will never recover to that.
But,
he's just sitting there being like, damn, this is messed up.
What did I do to deserve this? But
somebody thought about this idea. Someone animated this.
No. They didn't even animate it. They didn't animate
put
him
this in the
doing
scene.
the deed, Sonic. They just,
I know, but
all they did was just showed the aftermath of it.
Still somewhat counts. Someone had to look at this thing. I mean, what was the writing room like when someone said, let's draw the main character jerking it off?
Hideaki,
clearly.
He is omniscient.
I know.
Well, that's Hideaki for you. This is the same man who would go on to do other shows like His and Her Circumstances, and even direct the be involved in that Kitty Honey live action movie, the one in the early 2000s.
I never forget that Ono
that was a
also
TV
directed the directed that at one Godzilla adaptation.
Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, and Shin Kamen Rider. By the way, go check out his old Ultraman fan film he made. Like, I think back in high school or something.
Was this back before he became involved in the industry and a big name?
It was like some old fan film he did back in his youth.
Ah, yeah. So this was definitely before he became a big name in the industry.
Yeah, it was like when he was much younger. I think it was like it was either a high school thing or something else, or like sometime in college that he was doing it just for fun.
Yeah, but I would recommend checking out the Cutie Honey live action film done by Anna, because Black Claw does get a music bit, and if you're watching the English dub, you get to hear Dan Green singing. Because Black Claw is here. Let's start the show. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, since the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness ROM hack uses current gen physics and whatnot, Steel type is no longer resistant to Dark or Ghost types.
It is no longer the resistant threat that it is.
I mean, Steel, I'll be honest, early Steel types kind of sucked, I'll be honest with you.
But it was a great power, it was a good tank.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, back in the day, they kind of just melt easily to most Pokemon they came across. I mean,
they literally invented Steel types
ground, fire, fighting, and I think those were about
They literally invented Steel types just to be something to attempt to balance out the
Psychic types?
Yeah, because Psychic types were too OP in Gen 1.
Yeah, which worked to various degrees, I mean...
And that's also why Dark types were invented, because...
Yeah. And the fact that Dark was considered special back then, but yeah.
Heracross was awesome, though. As much as I love Heracross, he couldn't carry the bug-type Pokemon on his shoulders.
The only saving grace he had was that he got Mega Horn.
He was the only good fighting type in Gen...
Hey, don't call out Poliwrath, man.
Did I stutter?
Poliwrath is an American hero.
Yeah,
not
man.
Really.
Poliwrath is an American hero here.
Poliwrath's a mixed attacker at best. At worst, he's just only a slightly average fighting type.
Oh, and you're going to call out freaking Machamp? Hitmonlee? Top?
No, I'm talking about in Gen 2. Like in Gen 2, literally the only good option for a fighting type was
you're talking about Johto Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're the only Johto
was Heracross.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Otherwise, you're stuck with Tyrogue. Because here's the thing, Tyrogue has this weird gimmick of you need to level up its stats in a specific way.
It's such a very cryptic way, like very particular.
If your defense is higher than your offense, then you get at Hitmonchan. If your offense is higher than your defense, you get Hitmonlee. If your offense is equal to your defense, then you get at Hitmontop. However, this is the only way you could manipulate this is through buying a shit ton of vitamins, and those are expensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, alright, back to my AX story.
Yeah.
So, alright, so, I think, whoops, stylus dropped. Anyways, so, on day 2, I got to meet with, a pretty popular Asian cosplayer named Hanayame, known for, quite a plethora of cosplays.
Oh, that's nice.
And on day 1, she did, post-time skip Nami.
Nice.
The bikini version, but when I get to... Yeah.
The one where she's always wearing a bikini top, and then...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
get...
Nami always is usually wearing a bikini top.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. And back in the pre-time skip era,
I know pre-time skip.
It was post-time.
Really,
yeah, it was post-time skip. Yeah, I remember.
Where she wore a bikini. It was only.
I know it's only Star. Maybe you can make an argument for Water 7.
Noel, we could go behind those bushes and.
But yeah, it was a post-time skip. I kind of remember.
How about you take her to the lake?
But anyways, when I got to see her on day 2, she was doing Ada Wong, the RE2 edition, where she's wearing the sort of Chinese dress. Yeah, but it was worth it. I managed to get a photo book from her.
Every time Leon Kennedy finds Ada Wong, and she gets away from him, he always just sits in a bar listening to David Bowie.
And
the man.
And I guess I remember.
And
right. I think
has to try to get him to fuck his sister.
Ooh. But anyways, I also went to go to the NTE booth, which is sort of like Anime GTA. And at one of those booths, I ran into another cosplayer named Tako Mayui. Really wonderful, and it was her first time at Anime Expo, so
fucking
it was
and milk. That sounds
oh my God.
awful.
But yeah, I got to meet with Tako Mayui. As I said, it was her first time at Anime Expo, and it was pretty wholesome experience. A very wholesome one at best.
Nice.
Oh.
Yep.
I love wholesome experiences at the anime cons.
Yeah, and I did stop by the FGO booth. There was 2 Japanese cosplayers. One of them was Nemo, and one of them was Tamamovich.
Tamamo bitch.
Yes. In fact, the Tamamovich cosplayer was in fact one I had met back in 2024. It was Usagi Cosplay. And
nice. It would be Koyanskaya, but you know what it is.
Yeah, Koyanskaya, but yeah. But I think after got to do that, I think it was like 2 p.m. by the time I arrived. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go through my photos real quick.
Alright.
Okay, now that I remember now. It was like around 2 or 2:30. I ended up having to go to the JW Marriott to go get in line for my autograph for JYB in advance.
Okay.
His signing started at 3:30. Oh boy, did I make the right move to get there early and in advance.
Yeah, because Johnny is always a very popular voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
Or like,
yeah.
You can always count on him to have like some of the busiest lines.
Yeah. And of course, because I was doing Sabo that day, I had to surprise Johnny, so he's like, hey, a Sabo!
Yeah.
And the thing I got him to sign was my SH Figure Art Sabo, which came in a week before my AX trip, so I had to get that one signed, so... Which... It was, again, worth it. But,
So, I've wanted to really talk about how, like, when I ended up going to see the first 3 episodes of the 4th core of the 1,000-Year Blood War anime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of
because that was a neat event, and as much as I would have loved to have stuck around for that interview with Tomohisa Taguchi and whatnot,
yeah,
and Kubo and whatnot, I wasn't really it was nearly an hour-long drive to the theater I ended up selecting for this.
Oh.
And I wasn't so confident about the drive back.
Oh god, damn it, Susie.
Ouch.
So essentially it's kind of partially what you'd expect from the manga, in the sense that it's like, okay, we only got like a few fights left to cover, or at this point there's only 3 more volumes of manga they gotta finish up anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, so they decide that they're also going to add in some content, some new original content here and there.
Right.
I mean, it makes sense. They've been doing that before, like with the Renji fight versus Ryu, and also,
yeah, the Renji fight in Core 3 was excellent. Like, nobody expected.
I mean, it gives some improvement in Renji's reputation. I'll say that much.
Yeah, but not only that, but people were not expecting Renji versus Ryu round 2 to be something that was put in there, because I was like, they ended up fighting off screen in this before the Soul Society arc near
and plus
and it ended in Renji just curb stomping Ryu.
Yeah, back then when he was considered he was still considered a joke, but his reputation wasn't that much of the dirt.
And so after the preview of what would be the interview, we get to the start of Core 4, which has Yhwach receiving a vision in the form of like a dream/nightmare where Ichigo in his classic Shikai attire.
Try though you might, you can't uncuck that dough.
Well, you also can't unfuck the dough.
Anyway, as I was saying. So it's like Yhwach has his little vision of Ichigo and his Shikai form from back in the old days, coming up to him and cutting him down. But then he wakes up, and we get a brief bit of him seeing the things that have been going on while he was resting.
Sans, how are you at 2 places at once?
In which also included some of the fights we've had prior.
He's like, you're waking up being like, hey, what the fuck happened over here?
He stands under.
So after we get a preview of what's... So after you get like a panning shot all around on the Royal Palace of the fights that are going to be going on, which are the Visor... which are the Vizards going up against Gerard.
Where's Papyrus?
Gerard Yoruichi.
Papyrus isn't in town yet.
Yoruichi versus Naklavar. And then we cut...
Either that or Sans is
literally
he's actually the knight.
Then we cut to literally where the last episode of Core 3 ended, which
is the final boss of Deltarune. I'm calling it now.
In which Ryu tells Ichigo to go head off to fight Yhwach. And Ichigo's like, I got you, fam. So he, Orihime, and Chad had to run up the stairs, but then they're confronted by a group of statues that seem to be possessed by the Soul King's spiritual pressure. And Chad stays behind to fight the statues.
Because he's a Chad. He's Chad. You can never imagine him losing.
No. Oh, here's the thing, Tony. Because people at that point would already know that Chad is pretty much a jobber, and he hits the floor hard. And these guys are made of
original caricature, Donut Steel.
It's like, I'm like, you made the fatal mistake of hitting things made of floor against Chad, because nobody hits the floor harder than he does. So
we don't disrespect Chad in this household, man.
Oh
no way.
Oh, let me tell you something, Tony. He's my mom's favorite of the main cast in Bleach.
By the way, you saw the new trailer that they dropped, right?
Yes, it looks. It's like.
Is there any new stuff that you were able to spot from this, Mr. Expert?
Not real. As far as I know, not really. But but it looks like they might be expanding on one important fight.
And they're supposedly still giving us Aizen versus Ewatch at some point now.
Yeah,
I mean, they're gonna have to.
Yeah. So
that's the big dream matchup people have wanted to see.
So yeah, it's
the money fight.
Like Chad stays behind to fight the statues, and then Ganju shows up from underground. And Chad's like, Ganju, where'd you come from? To which Ganju's like, don't give me that crap. You left me behind. And I'm like, I think a lot of people were actually genuinely wondering what happened to Ganju at that point.
Oh, hey, it's the bird.
No.
There we go.
No, they're both with me. Birdly.
Also, I can't believe
Birdly,
that
I want you to look at my
PlayStation game.
Yeah, Birdly, I want you to look into my fucking eyes.
Why is it open world?
I want you to brush this sexy fringe off of my face and look in my eyes. They're both with me, Birdly.
Hey, why don't you date him too?
That would be gay. Or
I think like 90%. I think 90% of the people in this town are gay.
No, they're just Tumblr.
So anyway,
listen. We're all in favor of the homophobia agenda around here.
Man, I think Kotoriel's straight.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ganju.
She's
Ganju and Chad stay behind to fight the statues, and then Ichigo and Orihime head off to go fight Yhwach, who is just now sees their presence.
Well,
and
you can be my wingman anytime, Goose.
And then we actually get back to a fight that's got a surprising amount of expansion, which was Uryu versus Haschwalth. A fight that wasn't really that was kind of just like a standard entered of the Stern Ritter or boss fights. It's in this arc.
Yeah, right.
Gets immense expansion in these episodes. To the point where it has just as much importance as Ichigo and Orihime versus Yhwach.
Yeah, that must be real great. Can't wait to watch that whenever it comes out. Something.
Like, essentially, they expand upon the fact that even though Haschwalth doesn't have the full power of the Almighty, he's still pretty powerful. His role to the Mustache King is essentially what Girahim was to Demise.
I see. Also, I'm guessing you're going to the Pokemon Center before you fight the leader?
No, I already beat him.
Oh, shit. Damn, I guess I must have... Damn.
Must have missed something.
Then again, I guess Warp again. I mean, that guy's kind of piss easy, not gonna lie.
Bastiodon got... Here's the thing. Steel Rock isn't really that good a type.
I mean, yeah. And again, I don't know what the Piplup choosers are like on their side of things. I mean...
Piplup choosers just use any water type move, and Bastiodon just folds.
Well, with Infernape, it's just power through like a boss.
Yeah, Infernape just punches.
Just punches stuff.
I assume that by the time you get Torterra in this game, you can.
He has Earthquake.
Yes, I am.
I think Shell Smash as well.
No, Shell Smash.
I think that's later
in Shell Smash is in later generations. Because.
Oh God! Fucking damn it! God damn it, Noel!
Oh boy.
Where are you at right now, Stark?
See, I voted for myself and Susie as king and queen, and I voted, and then I showed Noelle the ballot.
I didn't show her my ballot.
I mean, hey man,
listen,
choices matter.
Half the fun of cuckoldry is making her watch.
Well, it's better than going for that pussy dough.
I mean, look, man, we don't want to get weird here.
Sonic, you say that now, and I'm in the Canalave Library where there is a book in the Japanese version where Pokemon and people have likely that.
I mean, I saw that recent Pokemon animation with that
but of course
official Pokemon animation with the carnivore, and I'm thinking, and I'm going like,
Well, it's a carnivore.
Like, this is like just Pokemon anime. Do they know? Like they had to know this, right? Nintendo can't be that brain dead.
Yeah.
Right.
So
they knew what they were doing.
So anyway, it's like Ichigo and Orihime are trying to like. Orihime is trying to shield Ichigo and whatnot, so that he can get a clear shot in at the Mustache King, but even Orihime is having a difficult time keeping up due to the fact that, she's strictly support and not just like a fighter.
She's got
she's the white
got crazy power, but
say it for me, say it.
But she's a pacifist,
and I'll leave this life.
She is unfortunately the white mage.
Except she's not like other people, a certain Steven Universe.
Yeah, and when Yuhabaha tries using his spiritual pressure to push her down to showcase how supposedly in and out of her depth she is in this scenario, she uses her barrier ability to outright mog it.
I mean, her ability is
no.
I mean, she's basically
and keep in mind, this is Soul King absorbed Yuhabaha, not just regular Yuhabaha. With the Almighty.
Orihime haters be having their 9/11 right now, man.
I mean, yeah. Damn it, Orihime's got feet.
Eh? And then we find out that through that Yuhabaha tells Ichigo that
where the fuck is this last chicken
that
hiding?
that all the stuff that has been going on up until then and was mostly there to make him into the next potential Soul King so that Rayo could be freed.
You say potential?
Yeah. So that I don't know. And Ichigo is like big whoop up, so what?
Oh, you picked the cat. Oh, you picked the cat's girlfriend, Alex.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Pizza Pants. Yeah, you picked
Burger.
You picked Caddy this time.
Burger Pants got put together with Caddy.
I mean, my personal favorite is ironically the Ice Cream Man and Round, but dang. But hey, Cat. I mean, they're all kind of fucked up in their own weird way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, and Haschwalth is also and Haschwalth throughout his fight with Uryu is also utilizing part of the Soul King's power, thus us further expanding on the fact that he is, as I've said, essentially gear him to demise.
The number 2.
As in that they share the same power. However, though Girahim was literally Demise's sword.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile...
Hey, Demise, why do you have such a gay sword? Couldn't you have a heterosexual sword like I do?
Can't have a woke sword. It's a woke sword.
I mean,
man.
The innuendos write themselves.
Anyway... So as all that is going on, Yoruichi sadly is not faring too hot against the death dealing.
Oh yeah, not by herself.
Because against that, she's not going to win. However,
because that dude's kind of cracked.
Yeah,
Again,
he's basically
We've been cracked in the breach.
if Maharoga actually had fates.
Well, hey, that's unfair to say. He's just lower tier.
Yeah, in terms of the
Nah.
adaptation aspect.
But it's like he's got a powerful ability. He's just lower tier.
It just takes. He's basically the Reggie Gigas of the adaptation tiers.
Yeah, and he'd
He's
already
gotta
be dead.
Yeah, but hey, man, once he gets going, he's a snowball.
And then
Anyway,
yeah.
so Kisuke shows up and injects something into Yoruichi.
Oh yeah,
which-
lightning cat time.
Well, not yet. So, she ends up. She's like, "What did you inject into my ass?" And yes, they put the title card on her ass. They didn't puss
I
out
saw
like
the thing.
bitches.
And that
Is it
caused
up,
someone
like-
to get a divorce.
It's a shit
Yeah.
post on Reddit, dude.
Nah, I'm pretty sure
I
it
mean,
happened.
No,
No.
it's real.
dude, this isn't the first
It's
time.
definitely
Dude,
not-
this is
It's
the
a
third-
famous-
They're definitely
It's a
not
famous-
writing off of the Digimon and
It's a
divorce
4chan.
meme.
This is
or
literally
the
just a
Genshin thing.
dude. It's a
All right,
it's
I'm
literally
back,
just a
guys. I just had a
4chan
call
thing.
with a friend.
We know.
You
It's
just missed us
it's just
discussing how
fucking-
Yoruichi causes
It's
the
just fucking
divorce.
funny.
It is freaking funny.
Pseudo-Pedo says bro
Digimon
has Pokemon team. Went from Pokemon to people talking about Bleach. I'm like, yes.
Alright.
Welcome to our thing, buddy. Hey, we do a
Ta-da.
lot. We
Look,
do that.
man, we tangent on something. We don't know where this
Yeah.
conversation usually goes.
No, it's like we were on one subject, but then because I wanted to talk about like another thing, we kind of moved onto that. So I did say in advance.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you wanna talk about
Anyway,
this.
so
Back to my talking about my AX trip, right? So yeah,
If you want to
Ah.
keep the
Yeah, you were-
manga.
yeah, you were in the middle of that. That's
Christopher, wake
before
the
I
fuck
ended
up.
up talking
You guys
about
are-
Bleach.
We're
Do you-
making out on the
yeah.
table and we want
But,
you to join
yeah.
in.
Yeah, go to Anime
Anyway.
Expo.
all right. So, but the next thing I am gonna do when I get with my figure art Sabo, I might end up getting Vic to sign that since,
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Huh.
yeah,
Nice.
which I am planning to.
Well,
So,
at the very
Yeah.
least, he's in conventions nearby Cali.
yeah, MVP Collectibles is usually one of the ones I recall that they would bring him for signing. So, say who knows? Now I'll probably get my Rohan figure signed by him. That I
People will say that he just has like he doesn't do anything like big or major.
He's just doing his own thing, man.
yeah.
Honestly,
And
that's
the-
good,
But
you
the
know?
thing is, it's like sometime that it doesn't really matter when it's just like hey, he still attracts a lot of attention, and due to his status, so
I mean, yeah.
it
I mean,
makes
he's
sense.
he probably voiced your favorite character guy back in the day.
And the man
Dude
does show
had-
he cares. for his
Dude
fans.
has been there is not a whole lot in terms of anime that Vic hasn't been in.
Yeah, that's kind of call him. He's one of those anime voice actors. That's basically that guy who probably voiced the favorite character of yours. He's in that Mount Rushmore category, along with Yuri and Alex Lee currently.
And Johnny.
And
Alex
Yeah.
Lee's more like the modern
So-
era.
So Zero,
Well,
in case you were
yeah, you're
wondering
right,
while
yeah.
you were out and about, I was telling on the others about how what I've seen
Bleach
from
Core.
the first 3 episodes of 1000 Year Blood War Core 4.
Yeah.
So it's I'm essentially confirming certain things while not,
Oh my
Show.
God, Otis, what did they do to you?
So anyway,
Why did he look
after
like that?
Yoruichi thinks that,
He has
and
two
now that
graphics, man.
now that she has brief immunity to the death dealing, and thanks to Kisuke, she tries to go in to attack him, but doesn't realize, but kind of forgets that Naklavar is already adapted to her spiritual pressure, and thus can not only keep up with her in a fight, but also can't take any damage from her. So, Kisuke decides to pull out his little sketchbook. Look, after Yoruichi tried to dismiss the suggestion of using the Thunder God form. Or Kisuke is like, the minute I turn this page, you'll transform. She gets into her Thunder God form and goes sicko mode on Naklavar, changing her spiritual pressure well over 40 times in just like a second.
He eventually adapts to it, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, after Yoruichi, he starts
That's
to...
the whole thing. If you can't one-shot them, they're just gonna adapt later.
But, right.
And...
Yeah, anyway. Yeah,
right.
I'll be honest,
So,
Kevin, as much as that... Well, I kind of
I'll
want
let Zero finish.
Thing. Plus, I want to save it for when we watch the Bleach stuff, later.
So my AXCon experience is going to be very lengthy, so I want to explain in much detail as I possibly can. So, Also, speaking of which, when I got to meet Ryan Bartley again this year, this year marks my 10th anniversary getting to meet with her and supporting her voice acting work, which I think I shared on Instagram at some point. Yeah. But, fast forward to day 3. Yes, one of the only guests I was able to meet because it was clashing around the same time as Caitlin Glass. I got to meet with Mallory Rodak, the English voice of Freeren.
Hey, nice.
The Freeren, yay.
Yes, in fact, I allowed her to have the honors to sign my SH Figure Arts Freeren figure that came just in time before AX. And
I love that little elf.
Yes.
Yeah, she also does Beyblade. That one.
Yeah, and even got to talk to all things Atsumi Tanizaki related with her, since she had nothing but great things to say about Atsumi-san.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I think that was one of the only autographs I was able to do. I would have gotten Caitlin Glass, but I then knew going into Mallory's line, there was no chance in hell for me to go through that line.
Yeah, Glass is also very popular.
Very true.
As she's gone from just doing Texas dubs to
LA.
Both Texas and LA.
Yeah, considering that she probably had to fly out to LA to record for Street Fighter 5 and 6 and 4.
Yeah.
And also Fire Emblem.
Tony's goddamn lawyer. Man, this looks so wrong somehow.
But right.
Being able to squirt milk?
I mean, from the angle you're doing it, I mean, I'm so glad you're a cow, but at the same time, it's like...
Why? Would you rather it be someone else's milk?
Alright. I think I can... Oh, right. I ended up partaking into the Fate gathering with a couple of friends from another server.
Nice.
Yeah, in fact, we ended up going a bit early to the Petrie Hall, because I think before the Fate panel, there was the Tensura panel, which had Miho Okazaki and Megumi Toyoguchi, along with producer Narita for the anime, so... It was a pretty good panel for fun. It was mostly discussing most things so far, and with the latest season and what to look forward to.
That seems nice, man.
Ari Walgren wants to see a UFO table do a faithful adaptation of the OG Fate Stay Night route.
Yeah, both her and Kawasumi. Yeah, both her and Kawasumi were pretty much like, it needs to happen. They wanted to.
We all want the true Saber route. I'm tired of CGI Dragon, man.
Yeah, meanwhile, Fate Extra Record is still in limbo since Studio BB decided to drop Bamco, considering the direction they're going. They're like, yeah, no, let's just find a different publisher we can trust.
Which hurts me so badly, because Fate Extra was one of my favorite PSP games, and Now I can't see Tomomo in HD graphics.
But yeah.
This is really weird. And this is especially
yeah.
visible here.
We-
Let me see
Weird,
if I
you
can.
say?
Yeah, no, not in that kind of way. But let me see if I can't.
Oh, you got hiccups, Alex?
I'm just trying to see if I can get this to show up on video here.
Man, I'm watching from the Twitch stream and also I'm watching free streams right now with both Kevin, Tony, and yours right now. The power of Opera GX, everybody.
So let's just. For some reason, and this is on my Gigabyte 160 hertz monitor here. Deltarune Chapter 5 has like this flashing block across the screen, like the screen's flickering.
I'm looking at your stream right now, and I don't see anything flickering right now.
Yeah, no. If I go over to the other monitor, my LG 4K, it doesn't show that.
Oh, okay, I guess it's only on your end, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's well. The weird thing is, it's like an HDR monitor with
Okay, let's see. Next minigame. We have next 2 minigames going here now.
How weird.
So, first one is at least one of my favorites. Where you get to send Peck flying.
Again, I'm still amazed that there's a freaking actual Barnyard video game.
And it's actually good.
This was back in the day when they would make video games out of literally anything that was recent.
For some reason, my parents had gotten me a copy of, get this, Charlotte's Web on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh shit! You got that
my
too?
point exactly.
Wait, you got that too?
Oh shit!
I'm not the only one who knows that.
No, I never had that, but I'm saying, I'm not surprised that exists.
All right, I found the photo.
Live action.
All right.
So, Zero, if you don't mind.
Okay, I'm pasting this link in the general here, so that you guys can see this.
Okay, so... So yeah, Naklevar is unable to really... So Naklevar ends up trapping Kisuke inside of his gift
okay, now I see it.
Which then... And then he just decides, he's not playing around anymore, and he's just gonna use like the death ring and whatnot, which destroys Kisuke's eyes. But then Kisuke busts out
the Bankai.
Oh my god!
His
3D Angry Birds.
And it's like Naklevar is essentially basically going like, "What is this? I don't even." And then he just like as Kisuke is fighting him with the Bankai, he then just gets blindsided by Grimmjow in his Resurrection form, and because of the fact that Naklevar is explicitly stated to have been able to essentially no-sell anybody whose spiritual pressure he's already adapted to.
Oh, yeah, by the way,
Grimmjow had...
That flickering box is also at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I see
it now. Is it something you're only seeing, or...
I think it's only what he's only seeing. What he mentioned.
It must be him, then.
But,
because I only played this on the Switch for Switch 2, so...
Okay,
PC
and if we look closely up top here, we can see a flickery box around the top.
Yeah. So...
By the way, the photo. Yeah,
go ahead,
I'm gonna.
Zero.
Yeah, here's the photo of me and the FGO group I was with. They were dressed up as the Nemos, and there's Gordolf.
I'll check that
I'm
out
the
in a moment.
Yeah, the one.
Hey, Nemo and the Gordo.
And the one on the very left is me. I was cosplaying as Ritsuka Fujimaru.
Sorry if I'm not gonna be. If I'm not able to really see.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's Shiki. Oh shit, that's Shiki Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Sorry
But
if
yeah.
I'm not able to really see all that. I gotta.
I know
still
you're
gotta
focused on
myself
gaming.
in the face.
I know,
and stabbing
but
myself
yeah.
in the chest.
It was
Gotta put my
it was
heart
quite
in the
it was really
trash.
fun because me and the group I'm with, the Nemo group, we're probably gonna plan on it. It was a resounding success, so we're probably gonna plan to do something like even better, but it's still in the works. Yeah, so there's really not much I can say or spoil per se. So it's gonna be something that's yeah.
FGO related.
Yeah, because we're gonna probably plan something similar to what my FGO group did with the Nemo army.
Got it.
Yeah,
and I have to say,
yeah. Go ahead.
I have to say, it's like so, and the anime also backed up the fact that Grimjow had to be in his resurrection form to strike down Naklavar by the fact that we get to see Naklavar using having used Blute Vena to try to keep his rear air protected. So Grimjow may have caught him off guard, but at the same time, he had to have caught him off guard with a spiritual
Going into
pressure
the trash
he
where I
had
belong.
and adapted to before. So yeah.
Hey man, I mean even trash has treasure.
Because when an Arankar uses their resurrection, they switch from the spiritual pressure of an Arankar to one of a hollow.
It's like switching your vibrations, switching from AM to FM.
Unfortunately, because of the fact that Naklavar has been killed, his gift for Ike was then
oh shit, you're in the dark
and starting to kill everybody else inside. But Kisuke also accounted for that as well, with Neliel being outside. I had ready to go in quick and get everybody out.
Right.
She even remarks like, "Okay, so there's
Holy
at least
shit,
3
it's
people
FMV!
Oh shit, it's the moment.
He's got to it.
She remarks like, okay,
What?
so there's at least 3 people I gotta find inside. Alright, so that means I have to make 2 trips.
Yep. There's your new Tumblr sexy man right there.
Yep, get used to seeing him a lot in your fan art when you search up Deltarune.
And now
Sorry
we
to
get
keep you waiting. You're not Papyrus. Get off my screen.
Sorry to keep
Let's you waiting.
From San Francisco. Let's go to San Francisco.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh dear.
All right, so yeah, day 3 was pretty much FGO day, but day 4. So day 4 was yeah. So was the day I got to meet Masakazu.
Is it?
Morita.
Damn it, Alex. Yep, I got to meet Masakazu Morita. And before I go into that, I will preface. So
Holy
back in
shit.
June.
So
back in June, I was just going about my day, just having lunch and the usual. Just checking through my emails, and little did I knew, I get an email from Anime Expo telling me, "Hey Zero, congrats! You just won the autograph lottery signing for Masakazu Morita." And I was like, oh,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
oh shit.
So that's basically your big autograph find of the whole con.
Yeah, Because I was gonna try to meet him in 2023, but guess what? It was hoarded by a bunch of the Funko Pop collectors.
Ooh.
Dear Lord.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I hate
Those people
Funko Pop.
suck.
And guess what? In 2024, when Sayaka Ohara was invited as a guest for AX. God damn it, Alex. Anyways.
Sorry.
Anyways, back when Sayaka Ohara was announced as a guest for AX, one of the booths that was conducting her autograph basically told them saying, "Hey, if you're thinking about getting your Funko Pop signed by her, yeah, tough luck, because we're not gonna tolerate that bullshit. So kindly fuck off." Like that's not exactly what they said, but that they were like, "Yeah, we're not gonna allow that shit."
In a more polite way.
Yeah,
we're gonna take your Funko Pops and we're gonna toss them in a deep fryer.
We're gonna repurpose repurpose them for better stuff and important stuff. Like
Y'all remember
RAM
the
and
book
some
burning?
other- Yeah.
Those book burnings.
Or
think of it
actually
like
good,
that.
or actually worthwhile figurines.
Yeah, SH Figure Arts, Figma, and all sorts of that.
Shit,
The
people would
Nintendos.
actually like to buy.
Yeah.
I like doing Gopher Golf here compared to the Wii
So
version.
Oh yeah.
It's about
But,
this is where
meeting with Morita.
My favorite.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you probably
Pardon
remember.
me, because I have gotten
this mini
some of
game
these
to
stuff
Wii
were
version.
on my bed. But yeah, the cool thing was,
Hey there,
yeah, I did get a Polaroid photo with him, and because I was doing Date Masamune, the Bossar Academy version of Masamune, I had to surprise him because he plays Maeda Keiji in Bossar, the wild party guy who's a bit of a prankster and a bit of a hippie, but the kind of hippie you want to be friends with, and he means very well.
Ooh,
sure.
sure.
Yeah, where he's like, alright guys, let's get it on and party like there's no tomorrow.
Let's
Like
have
that
a good
kind of party
time.
pooper. Yeah. And yeah. And the cool thing was, I told him Masakazu that, he was like, oh, like, he was kind of taken aback, like, oh my god, Basara, nice! Like, he was so ecstatic when I
Seems like something that he'd want to see come back.
I wonder how many people would have actually approached him about Titus, since that was one of his very first actual voice acting roles.
And this was right after he was, after doing the motion capture act for FF9. Yeah, yep, Zell.
That was in FF8?
Right, FF8. But, yeah, no, I was like, it was pretty amazed, but when Mazakazu was like, hey, have you thought about, giving Bleach a watch? And I was like, you know, I'll definitely consider it, and I'll definitely watch through it. It's like...
Yeah, Kevin will give you his recommendations on...
And he's like...
Well, yeah. And the thing is like... I keep in mind, up until 2022, the only things that people will ever, and I do stress ever, say about Bleach is like, it's either too repetitive when it comes to how it structures its plot, or that Aizen's too much of a quote-unquote villain, and that he's just the guy who happens to know it.
The guy who did everything. It was me. It was me, Ichigo. It was
me all along. And
then
there's people who just say the Fullbring arc is terrible, and after having watched that, and I'm like,
that's a lie. I like the Fullbringer arc.
I'm like, you people hate good writing.
Look,
well, they only want hype moments in Aura.
Look, man. I mean, it has always been a thing, but Bleach has always been, I guess, the black sheep, no pun intended, of the OG Shonen 3.
Which is unfortunate because Naruto deserves that.
I mean, yeah.
Especially with how its fandom acts like they're just so deserving of just about everything, when in reality it's like,
I mean, I've heard exactly Naruto fandom.
What exactly do you guys do? Does your show do that?
Stands out.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
It's because of the fact that they're kind of the one. Because let's be honest, most people back in the early 2000s, your first anime was either Naruto, maybe Bleach, and if you're unlucky like me, One Piece, because 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Oh,
I don't. Look, man, I unironically enjoy that. Look, I'm the guy who stands to GT rap. Welcome to the Grand Tour.
Well, I'm sure you and Scott would get along very well. And then I'm just reminded of Scott and Lanny's bit with the GT rap there, and Lanny's like, how can you not love this? To which Scott's like, shall I count the ways?
Okay. But, oy.
Anyway, I think we were on the tangent of Bleach is underrated.
Oh,
I'd say
back
it's
to my
more so
AX
that it's still
yeah.
peak.
But
One Piece
I
I did. But yeah, as I was saying,
go
like
ahead.
I did make a promise to Morita that I will consider giving Bleach through a full watch. So
Wait, you...
especially
but
with things
ha-
wrapping up now.
I'm like...
give it a proper
Anime-wise.
I have...
like give
um,
yeah.
I have watched what I needed to watch of the series, and
Yeah.
I did not need to give the filler a chance, because...
I'd watch all the
as in
filler,
a
though.
proper watch, as in go through the main story, but maybe just little to no filler, maybe. But yeah,
What I'm told, though, is that Bleach filler is fun filler.
No, it's not.
Really?
I mean, we're talking about
It's
the one-off
not.
episodes.
so
Yeah,
Kevin,
just the
are
one-
you telling me to just go through Bleach, just no filler, or
Yeah, no filler, and if you need to see either stuff
Huh.
that the anime just decides to place in awkward locations, just read it off the manga.
okay, gotcha.
So apparently that's Toby Fox doing the voice.
Yeah.
Now,
Congratulations,
So-
you get to hear what Toby Fox sounds like.
so the
Sorry
thing is,
to keep you waiting.
so yeah, and it's like, as all this is going on, Ichigo is still fighting against Yuhibaha.
Mm-hmm.
You were Bob.
Kenpachi wakes up, is like, I'm back, bitches!
Remember me?
And-
Smoke Demon's back.
And meanwhile, the Vizards actually get a surprising moment of them trying to pull a teamwork on Gerard, or even getting into a group Sero. Oh, and all that. And I'm like, what?
Huh?
No,
Are we saying Sonic?
he's making,
No, not
he's
for
making
that
it
cop.
funny.
Oh, right. You guys were thinking that I'm talking Gerard or Khalil?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No, not talking about the complete.
Yeah,
No,
I get the joke. Anyway.
I stopped giving a shit about him back in 2023.
Yeah,
We
it's
all
like,
did.
here's the thing. If it wasn't for this, it wasn't even just like the scam. It was just the fact that without Greg, like the show just kind of lost its luster.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
show was better with Greg, but him leaving was the right thing to do regardless.
Especially with what he...
And-
yeah. But anyway, back to more positive stuff. Back to Bleach. Before we all get
And my
into the-
AX experience.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the Bleach thing. And so, oh yeah, like, but unfortunately the Vizards get smoked. Oh, as per, or the canon in the manga. And Hitsugaya shows up, freezes Gerard, and then he's joined up with Byakuya. Before Kenpachi shows up, they're like, "Oh, great! Trouble
It's
has
the
arrived."
bum. It's the bums.
So at first they see that Gerard. So first Kenpachi tries to take Gerard down with him, but then Toshiro's like, "Dude, what? Dude, no! Oh, if that guy falls off, then the Serete is boned." But then Kenpachi's like, I'll just cut him on the way down. And however, then with Kenpachi's Shikai, being unveiled for more people to see, Byakuya surmises that there's likely never actually a true constant release Shikai. Which I'm like, wonder if that'll end up leading into something. And that's anime only. Because that's lore that some people... Because thing is, constant release Shikai has only really been like a thing since, how Ichigo... how Zangetsu is in its release... Seemingly always in its release state.
So you're thinking that there's going to be something special that comes out of that?
Probably. So Kenpachi chips at Gerard's sword, which causes him to get at slight ice due to the effects of Hufnung. And both Byakuya and Toshiro managed to chip away at that. And
that's got to be inspired by Poacher
Gerard,
right there.
And then Gerard explains that if you chip away at Hufnung, then you are essentially attacking hope and getting inflicted with despair.
Oh my god, it's a Danganronpa case.
All right, Danganronpa at AX this year celebrated its 15th anniversary. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's since 15.
Damn.
Yeah, in fact, during that panel, I believe one of the people who was involved in the game was featured in the panel, along with Johnny Young Bosch, Bryce Pappenbrook, Brian Beacock, and Christine Marie Cabanos.
I think they also showed some glimpses of 2X2.
Please God, let my girl go live this child.
Yeah.
So the 3 episodes ends with after a while of Ichigo trying to go at Yhwach. It turns out he actually did have a plan, which was he wanted to wake up Zangetsu.
Yeah.
Old man Zangetsu.
Well, old man Zangetsu and White, by having them go at Yhwach's by getting hit by Yhwach's spiritual pressure. And thus we end that on Horn of Salvation. And my word, what a preview.
So we haven't gotten to the point where he does haven't done the thing where it's like he ended up blowing out a mic apparently, pouring as loud as Bankai.
Oh, we're not there yet. Because we still got a couple of things to go through, and also more of Uryu's fight with Hoshwolf.
Which is getting which you said was getting some greatly needed expansion this time.
Yeah, it's like everybody involved everybody who's a major player in a fight has a level of importance to it. And to the point where it's like, yeah, you could not do this without these characters or in their specific abilities. I'm looking forward to Rukia and Renji sharing a brain cell. Anyway, so now that I'm done with that, Zero, you may continue uninterrupted.
All right. So yeah. Right. All right. Let's see. I did meet tons of cosplayers out of state, a plethora of Asian cosplayers. So it was surprisingly overall pretty fun getting to meet with them. Some of them were at either Nikkei, WUA, and a lot of others that I'm probably blanking on at the moment. But yeah, that's what it do be like that. But
a good time.
But also, my FGO rolls for the 9th anniversary went surprisingly good, and so Sonic, since this is mostly Fate related for us, for my Destiny summon, I got Summer Melusine, Rula Summer Melusine, for both my GSSR and my Destiny summon. So I got MP2.
Copies?
Yeah, from both of those banners respectively.
Honestly, I'm about to do after the Destiny summon now that I know.
But so here are my the ones I selected for my Destiny summon. So there was Muramasa, Archer Ishtar, Ereshkigal, Nemo, Tonalico, King Hassan, Berserker, Summer, or Castoria.
I'm coming to kill you! In the ring!
Oh, in the ring!
No,
in real life!
Sounds like you're still trying to dip from that fight, man.
Little dude, he is afraid of the Candyman.
Well, have you seen how hard Sam Hyde can punch? Can hit you, man?
Oh yeah, which is why I'm all for the Sam Hyde.
Well, according to Plant, I want to kill this guy.
But anyways,
kill this guy.
He's gonna
but
hit
anyways,
he'll hit you with the power, with the anger of every man in China.
But I'm referring to the King Hassan, as in Joji Nakata and Crispin Freeman. Yes.
Old man of the mountain, Grandpa.
But Summer Castoria, Ruler / Summer Melusine, and it was Tiamat. There we go. I'm remembering were my Destiny summons. And
did you have any luck with getting the Summer Nikkei stuff yet?
I don't.
I fucked up. I had to use pity.
I don't think I've been able to pull pity just yet, but
I had to sacrifice the gold tickets.
It's okay, Sonic. I don't blame you one bit for that.
It's a pilgrim.
Yeah.
It's two pilgrims too. So I'm pretty much having to. I'm probably gonna have to wail to get enough pity.
I mean, I already got Doro, so I'm good on that.
I gotta get my girl Doro, man.
And,
best pilgrim, man.
So yeah,
second, third best.
Who would you say is the best?
I mean, Snowheart's obviously an OG.
A hungry one.
Yeah. And by the way, this was my Destiny poll, which I'm about to do right now, actually.
Oh my God! Richard the First.
Moment.
Which Zemless Zero managed to finally pull Valina where her banner ends.
Oh, that's right. That reminds me. I did meet with Angelicuna Paneni, who voices Ayaka Sajo in Fate Strange Fake. And
oh my God, Alex is still
it's the second time. But no, I actually talked to her about how the fact that we weren't supposed to get Richard the First initially, like this early, but because
honestly,
it was
that was a jump scare.
Yeah, because they released him early just to tie into to capitalize on the release of the anime. Because he was supposed to be like the New Year's servant or like end of the year.
Alex, stop! You're killing the economy.
But then they decided, hey,
fuck the economy.
Let's do it now.
Basically, they were like, no, let's just release him early so we could capitalize the anime on the anime.
I mean, sure, I guess say goodbye to my Clairvoyant EX. I mean, Richard's alright. But damn.
Yeah, he's an alright servant, but I was only able to secure one copy because there was like other servants I ended up prioritizing, like Summer Erish. Yeah, Summer Erish, which that reminds me, the FGO panel this year had featured Kawasumi Ayaka, Ueda Kana, and Rie Takahashi, along with Mr. Tucson, aka Yoshiki Kano. Although,
sorry, but the only Rin I care about is the OG. And that's enough.
Okay, that's enough.
And
my hand hurts now.
The Fate panel was pretty astounding. Although,
what are you doing with your hand, Star?
For me, it was
destroying the economy.
I have nearly 300 flowery dollars. Fuck it, I'm going back twice more. Now I have 300 flowery dollars.
Jesus Christ, you hit that button 300 times.
I hit both
anyways,
300 times.
As I was saying,
the key was that I had my controller on my thigh and I was just bouncing my hand up and down as I was bouncing my leg up and down, so...
Which leg?
My right leg.
Oh, you were gonna say your third one.
It's funny because dick.
Yes, of course. But
funny because
anyways,
thigh means penis.
But unfortunately, Phil, during that Fate panel, Rie Takahashi unfortunately was only able to stick around for like the first half since she had other things going on to go attend to. But it was nice to actually see her in person. And but after that panel, I did get to do a handshake from good old Kano-san himself for keeping the Fate here is alive, FGO alive. So,
I mean, look, man. At this point, I don't think FGO's gonna go away anytime soon.
but I appreciate Kano-san or Mr. Tucson for being very committed to his job and being there for the fans. So there's a plus.
Fans.
But yeah, speaking of which, yeah, my summer Erish Wolves went surprisingly well. Got her within the first few tickets.
Great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But who knows?
But I find Arish mid.
But
compared to
I just
Ishtar,
find
though, it's
a Rush Kagol I find pretty adorable how very tsundere is. And on top of the fact how she, particularly in Fate Grand Carnival.
Down, Alex. You can hold the water pot down.
This is the person from that one segment where it's like Rush Goal's getting into streaming. And then
and she's basically wondering, it's like, why isn't Master focused on me? And then she realizes, oh wait, my master bond-tended me and grailed me.
And the other person's there who's got that really good laugh that he does in the Japanese stuff. She's like,
also the original Japanese Osakabe Hime, formed by Misato Fukuen, who is also Iggy in the JoJo anime.
All right, let's see what is this.
That did not
like.
Super milk.
But yeah.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
Who did you?
Super milk. So there's special trick shots that you can do
with
that
milk.
let you get. Yeah, you squirt milk and see how far you get. Because like, I think it's right on.
Hey, look, it's that Pokemon that up until this generation was kind of worthless.
Which one?
Oh yeah, Sneasel.
Yeah, the one you had to get. You could get in the icy cave that leads to Blackthorn.
In Crystal,
Dude, I'm sick of seeing
Gold,
fucking Sneak, Weavile, and goddamn Pokemon champions. I'm tired of domain expansion.
Weavile, wait. Voiced by Bill Rogers.
Y'all watch JJK.
There's a running gag in imported cheese's videos of doing like a Pokemon tier list. This especially in his Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness video. His tier list where he was essentially it's like he opens up with saying like, oh, you should get if you plan on using this Pokemon, you should get it. You should make sure to get it in this form and whatnot. But then, and he's like, wait, it doesn't evolve?
Avenger.
Oh my god, this thing is horrible!
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
And while Pokemon XD DX the ROM hack I played doesn't have those evolutions due to it being only up to Gen 3, it more than makes up for it with quite a interesting variety of shadow Pokemon you can get, including, for whatever fucking reason, Steelix.
Alright. Who did you get on your Destiny summon, Sonic?
I got Uzi Goes in.
Yeah, I would like a screenshot of the results. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm screenshotting right now.
Okay. But, yeah.
I really need to goddamn finish Samurai Remnants one of these days.
Yeah. Because you're gonna be locked behind, some story sections or materials for servants.
Yeah, I think I'm mostly caught up, except for I guess I gotta kill the damn spider, of course.
Okay, but oh yeah, and at AX this year they wow.
I think I saw some stuff where it's like
so hold on. That's actually not a bad result, honestly, Sonic. Summer.
Show me them polls.
Avenger. Oh, nice, Avenger Raikou. That's wow. You know, that's funny. I don't have her, but I did have the 4-star caster that was featured on her banner. During that,
remember the key strategies for any battle featuring Inkojiro Sasaki is just do nothing.
Voiced by Shinichiro Miki, And in the
And
dub,
dude's kind of stuck on that dang gate.
You gotta remember,
I'm
Zero. Oh,
Yeah?
it depends on which dub we're talking about. Cause...
I know, which I know in the original, the Studio Dean Fate, that was David Vincent, and nowadays he's played by Todd Hapercorn.
Todd was definitely the better pick for Sasuke.
Yes, I can agree.
I feel like
my
I feel like the issue with Dean's dub is that a lot of the characters were miscast. Except for I feel like Kukulane, due to the fact that Tony Oliver definitely sold us on Mr. Doggy Dog.
The punching bag and the of the series. The Kenny McCormick.
It's time to go. Time to get squirt.
So
God, please stop talking.
Keep in mind, Sonic, that that in Barnyard, even the male cows have udders.
I know.
Don't
want to think about it. Wait, shit. I love the face because fucking cow facts. Shit. Sasuke. Yeah, man got done dirty in every route.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
You're not human.
Bastards!
But also, one of the cool things about AX this year, they had a Jeunesse booth where they sold like Persona-themed drinks. Yeah.
Persona-themed drinks.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Persona 4 tastes like orange.
Did you get to try out the bleach flavor?
Unfortunately, I never got to try it out, but I saw the booth in passing, and it looked really nice. And of course, every day's great at
Those
your
are not violets. Those are white. Violets are not white.
My favorite too.
Oh man.
But
I
think
have little hope.
But yeah, around that same time, while AX was going on, Risei's been confirmed to be voiced by Abby Trott for Revival.
Yeah.
At the very least, Abby Trott can actually sing.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, they cut that out of the original English reveal trailer too.
Another thing to note is that I will still say that while she's no Laura Bailey,
that shit has something to do.
She is definitely a vast improvement over Ashley Birch in Persona 4 dancing.
Very true.
Now,
something tells me the Thatcher has
do not
something to do
screw
with
up
the
Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
what'd you say, Star?
Something tells me the Thatcher has something to do with the weird route.
No.
Should we tell him? Look, I mean, Alex is not ready for the weird route.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Look, man, we'll save it for after your playthrough.
Yeah, seriously, an X-Men rambles, it's rumored its wickedness infects anything it touches.
We'll
wait until after. Me of the fucking Thorn Ring.
Well, there's something else that people are theorizing for a third route. It's tied to one of the items you can craft called the Twisted Sword, which requires the Thorn Ring and something called the Pure Crystal. Which people are saying that the sword route that you get to see stuff for in Chapter 3 is basically actually referencing this route entirely.
Now, to kind of answer our Panda's question, I feel like part of the reason why Atlas ended up switching the English VAs is because of the fact that a number of the VAs they had casted initially, they have now become like strictly union sort of deals. Like, I look no further than people like Liam O'Brien, Troy Baker, or Laura Bailey, as we've mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, but meanwhile in Japanese they generally have been pretty consistent. But that's
partially due to how like Japanese voice cast kind of treat their role.
Yeah, and on top of the fact that Ryotaro Dojima, as far as we know, is probably going to be one of the likely ones to be recasted, since rest in peace Uncho Ishizuka.
Oh yeah, definitely. unless they recycle all of his voice lines like they did with like
I mean,
like they used
probably
to
Isao,
change the script.
Isao Takayama, I believe, the original Igor,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, like they used to do with Igor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently he was in DBZ as the old Kai, the old Supreme Kai. Strangely enough,
yeah.
Open
bizarrely.
up the golf course.
I am a Kaioshin. Kaio what?
Yes, you heard right. I am a Kaioshin, you see?
Wait,
Kaio.
what are Morty's doing here?
Oh,
dear.
no.
If I were you, go on. I suggest you stay still while I help you unlock your potential.
You know, the
Just
weird
stand
thing is
still.
that he didn't. Gohan didn't even do it. Elder Kai didn't even do anything.
It's just like,
Man.
nah, man. He's just always had that. He is
Because he's the
potential man.
Yes, you should the truth is, you should unlock your unlock this hidden ability like you did as if you were transforming into a Super Saiyan, you see?
And Gohan's like, that's all I gotta do.
Ooh!
Somehow fumbled it, and he somehow fumbled it.
He fumbled it because he got too cocky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's why he's
Just
never
like
going to be.
Just
That's why
like
it's
he
like-
did back when he turned Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like-
we know.
That's why he's never going to be able to beat Ultraman Zero Man, especially after Zero's most recent buff.
Ah.
Because
I know,
now,
And-
I love you. I really do. I also do love Glalie as well. I just kind of
But
wish
man-
his stats weren't mediocre.
Yeah.
let me just say,
Unfortunate.
man, Ultraman Zero is just built different, man. He's got the scaling to keep up with Gohan and the rest of the Dragon Ball verse. On top of having all sorts of extra powers and everything to keep up. And now he can call upon the abilities of past Ultras as well.
Man,
Uh,
And if there's
Now we're
one
on
thing
that
to know
whole-
about Tokusatsu, let's just
that's
say
ridiculous.
yeah.
anything with legacy power and to deal with legacy powers is busted.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, don't worry, we all love our chain scaling.
Oh yeah. There's that, I guess.
Man, I guess we're on the whole power scaling. Man, I think this waiting period for the next battle is rough.
Well, it's just like there's nothing really to talk about. Well, besides
Oh
just,
right.
like,
So
Avatar
Genshin.
fans kind of basically gave up at this point.
hey, Genshin bros are just like, yeah, it's happening.
and I'm like, yeah. At this point, I want nothing to do with that. Thank you. Also,
I mean-
because yeah. Let's see what else
I
I
mean,
got
one of
to
those things
do.
for the obvious winner.
Oh wow,
Nobody's
I found
really-
a nugget over here.
Also,
It's like
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, Tony.
It's like
I'll
we
let you
kind of
finish
already
first.
know how that's gonna end, so it's just let's just skip straight to the funeral. It's like
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's
have
kind of like how
Get
it's
get
it's
on
pretty
with
much-
it.
It's pretty much how I felt regarding the announcement of Goku versus Superman Round 3.
It's just like, yeah,
Yeah, it's like I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip right to the end.
Let's get
I'm
straight
like-
to the point.
Or rather,
Kinda
it's
funny,
that
but-
scene from Amazing World of Gumball.
my fellow Americans. I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip straight to the end.
Explosion.
I will say the first few games were kind of
One of the
that
first
basically
times I've
everybody-
ever seen that clip from Gumball was in this meme video of the Incredibles, where it's just Mrs. Incredible sneaking around with meme bits here and there.
Yes.
Nothing
Also,
around
Sonic.
here.
All right. As I was saying, yeah, I did get to stop by the Azure Lane and Nikkei booths, and what can I say, Sonic? I am quite the ladies' man. Yeah, as it uploads, just yeah, I'll let me explain it. I let the photo speak for itself. So.
You managed to rizz up some ladies.
Yeah, I had to do the Korean heart shape, so gotta show I am gotta go out in style. So yeah.
Swag.
Yeah, and because I was doing Masamune, had to bring out the English. Nice one. You see, it is simply amazing. Got it?
Oh, goodness gracious!
Yeah, and that's the reason
I swear to God, if I were with you and you do that, I'd just be like, oh my God! I just
I was trying
the whole time.
Well, I was trying to mimic more of Kazuya Nakai when he shouts out phrases in English as Masamune.
Uh-oh.
Because he has to do it that specific way.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to...
But yeah.
I'm gonna try to wrap this up, wrap up stream, because it's thunderstorming outside.
I'll probably finish up when I get to Snow Point City.
But yeah, to end off my AX experience this year, honestly, this was it was kind of bad, but you know, meeting with a ton of cosplayers, meeting Mallory Rodak, and my 10th anniversary, supporting Ryan Bartley over the years, and meeting Hanayame, and meeting Masakazu Morita made up for it.
Well, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, honestly, it's just so much like steps back that kind of made AX feel not so good this year. So I am praying to God AX next year will be better, but go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of people have gotten on Anime Expo for its nonsense.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And as someone who's been a long-time attendee for that since, like, I want to say 2013? Yeah, like, a lot of the, back in the, before the pandemic, it was pretty tame and tolerable of my years attending the first couple of times. Like, 2018 and 2019 weren't so bad, but tolerable nonetheless.
By the way, Alex, so I'm sure you remember what Yoruichi it looks like in her true form in Bleach.
Got that.
She is what many people would refer to as a variant of, and what you would consider brown sugar.
Yeah.
Be like, I just be gonna be like, Mr. Kevin, you're dipping in that chocolate too, ain't you?
Brown sugar. Why does it taste so good?
He is a fellow chocolatier. No son of mine will be.
So Damon, you mentioned in the chat, in the stream chat, that Phil Barrosa is the one who did the character design for the DCAMU, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So, So did he do like any of the other character designs for like DC stuff? I'll take that as I probably don't know, but I will go look into it.
But yeah. But yeah, so overall right.
Sorry about that. Mike went a little off. So yeah.
Right.
So as I was saying, I think Phil did up to Apocalypse War, and he didn't work on season 4 of Young Justice at all. Do Hung was the character designer for that.
Oh, lovely. One of the only good character designers in DC animation, and he's not even.
This will be a good way to end things off.
And he hasn't even been in doing.
And he's just the whole part from the movie where you get to take the car out for a drive.
So he's not involved in the Tomorrowverse films at all, apparently.
Well, that would explain why some of the character designs look really stupid.
Yeah, he's not involved.
Like, granted, not every character design of his hit. In a manner of speaking. And as I'm sure Alex would be like, oh yeah, definitely. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
Like, not every character design of his in the DCAMU hit, but at the same time, there were a lot more hits than misses.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just face it, he was a good character designer.
And of course, they didn't want him. They didn't want him to do any more for the Tomorrowverse.
And the Tomorrowverse had no good character designs.
But, okay, back to my Anime Expo bit, but yes, so next year they have confirmed the dates for AX 2027 is going to be on the 2nd to 5th, so meaning AX is happening from Friday to a Monday. And yes, this is not the first time and won't be the last where Anime Expo happens on a Friday all the way to the beginning of a weekday. This happened quite a couple of times.
I see.
But yeah. So I am praying AX next year will be better, but we will see how things unfold. So, but that said, AX this year was mid, but okay at best. But some of the highlights some of those things I have highlighted made up for it. So, bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts and experience with AX 2026. But 2025 is still my favorite.
I see.
But yeah, 2026 was nowhere near as good as last year, but I digress. So, alright.
Now, as I've said, I do plan on streaming the Pokemon XD DX X ROM hack on one of the. It's just I gotta make sure. It's just let me just say that by the end of the game, it's gonna be a bit.
It's gonna be a marathon once you get to the final area.
I mean, it was always a marathon.
Tony.
I know. I've heard of it. I've heard of how bad it is.
No, it's not even. No, that's no. It's like, it's compared to the marathon on that was in the original. This is tolerable. Or that was tolerable. This is.
They somehow made it worse.
I fucking hate this guy.
Imagine, if you will.
Skateboarding with the youth, it's a great style,
every one of the admins having legendary Pokemon on their teams.
Basically, they have Pokemon that basically outclass you.
Not only that, but for Snaddle round 2, one of the shadow moves that he has is essentially a shadow version of Psy Strike. So imagine
Psy Strike does.
Psy Strike is basically using one special attack stat to attack a Pokemon through their physical defense.
Oh, how interesting.
And keep in mind, shadow moves are super effective against every Pokemon type.
You're essentially screwed up no matter what.
Except for shadow Pokemon, but they've even made moves for those as well.
Oh boy.
That is battle.
Dear God.
It's like I'm looking forward to streaming this, but at the same time, you guys will see the pain and suffering I've had to endure.
By the way, how are the secret boss fights in the now battle stuff?
And keep in mind, this is not the ROM hack is still not finished yet because there's still 2 more shadow Pokemon that have yet to be released on the era, and they've only gotten 120 shadow Pokemon.
How many in the base game, like the original?
In the base game, there used to be like a little over 80. But here's the thing: they reserve multiple shadow Pokemon on one team for bosses, or the case of the Super Sentai group.
All right. Well, this is gonna be it for me tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I will see you guys later. I got things I gotta get done.
All right.
All
right.
I'm just gonna get to Snow Point City, and then I'm gonna call it Alex.
Yeah. Anyways, next cons you might find me at is possibly Anime Pasadena. It's a maybe at the moment, but next one is probably going to be in January at the old Anime Los Angeles.
Yeah, the only thing I'm going to be doing, I'll be doing is probably GalaxyCon next year.
Oh, nice.
When is that?
It comes around a few other spots, but up here it's about March, about later half of March.
Okay.
So near this ice rock right here, if you have an Eevee and you level it up through if you level it up and have it at enough happiness,